I think you're too late, game. Gets to destination, realizes there's no payload. Almost. If I had not looked down at the docking camera there, I would have left it because I didn't have any reason to believe that I wasn't hauling anything other than, you know, trailer status would be blank. But had I not seen it drifting away in the docking cam,
That's
it
so
would have been
funny,
bad.
Daddy.
It's like, hey, I'm here. I made it on time. I even made extra time. I don't know. It's just really easy. It seemed like I was going a lot faster than I expected. And they're like, yeah, because you left it back in Detroit. Like, oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Sorry, it's my ADHD. The ADHD truck driver. He never makes it on time, and when he does, he forgot the payload. Definitely is taking up space. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that a company like Amazon that runs the most powerful web service in the history of the internet should be able to handle that, especially again if it's 0.5% of streamers. So I am within that 0.5%, well within. In fact, I might be the reason why they made this rule. I'm claiming it right now. I think you can be mad at me if you're mad about this rule, because according to my tracker, I have, out of the 100-hour limit that they give you, I have 1,360 hours and 51 minutes in highlight time. It's not quite as lean back. Lean with it, rock with it. When you gonna stop with it? Lyrics, I mean nothing we were given with thought. I don't know. 21 pilots. You start sweating again. I hate it.
We won't be able to travel too far.
In-person meeting that you're leading. I get you.
Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Ghent. His office is on the other side of the market.
Dagon? Oh, that ship just hit into that building. Did you see that?
It might be best if you do the talking.
Somebody's got to clip that.
The Onderonians have...
I'm gonna hit the clip button. Give him a little pew pew, but stay on this side of the mines, okay? No. Everyone down. Come on. Ha 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 ha! Take that. Wait! Don't go yet. Cancel combat. Yeah, let him come to us. Oh, I love it. I love it when a plan comes together, guys. That was amazing. All right, this is one of those times where I'm gonna say something that is usually just a catchphrase, but is actually me being honest at this point. I've got a bad feeling about this. Okay, it let me out. Yep, it's a freaking cleaning droid. I knew it. I knew that cleaning droid was in on it all along. Hey guys, can someone give me a hand?
Look at this. They came in handy. You
Okay.
have to hand it to the ancient elves. They love their statues. Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone.
You can quit now, Rook.
Okay.
Dang it. Disabled? I might have to talk to him again because I do not remember what he told me to do. So I'm just destroying droids, as Clumsy would be so happy that I'm doing that. Okay, so it's karaoke night at the Mos Eisley Cantina. What song do you perform for the tough crowd? For me, it's gotta be dun 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 dun. Okay. And here we are. Hello. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. on April 10th, 2025. Do you know where your kids are? They shouldn't be here, for the record. Hello. Thanks to Old School Quarter for becoming the Phantom Menace this morning. Barely. It looked like you checked in first. You got very confident that you were going to get it. You hit your check-in first and then hit him with the Phantom Menace. Holy gown. But good job. 42 times the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Great job. Thanks for checking in, too. There's your boy Elf, and there's Psychomanosis. Hello. Thanks for checking in. Let's see. What's going on here? It took 3 times. Kept saying unavailable. Interesting. Even when I was live? That's odd. Chat don't work. Stupid app on my stupid phone. The stupid Twitch app. In KOTOR 2, Non, did you catch the reveal that Mandalore was Canderous Odo from the first KOTOR? I did not. Hang on. The name sounds really familiar. Canderous Ordo. Were they explicit about that, or did I just miss? Canderous Ordo, you're right. Oh, look at this guy's polygons. I love sharp features. I'm a fan of sharp features. And this guy's got them in spades. Look at this. Beautiful, right? Amazing. Hold on, why is my camera? Camera should be underneath the chat. There we go. That way I can still see you down there. I didn't catch this. I remember this dude. I love how his name is Canderous Ordo and his homeworld is also Ordo. Imagine having planets named after you or being named after a planet. I don't know which came first. Yeah, I didn't know that. But I saw that face. I know that face. Some sharp polygons right there. Same voice actor too. Wait. Are we saying that like... Oh yeah, okay. Same voice actor, but also same character. Canderous Ordo, later known as Mandalore the Preserver. Why did I think that guy's name was actually just Mandalore? What did I think that? Ursa, thank you for checking in. Good morning. House Ursa still represented for Phantom Menace. You'll be happy to know. And Mrs. Nonder. Uh-oh. She's awake. Are you okay? Everything okay? I know she had trouble sleeping last night, so... She's about to hit me with the... Uh-oh. Not because you're here, but because you're awake so early. Not because now I have to behave. I don't think I act any different. I did, but it still snapped awake for some reason. I heard Smokey. I heard his little claws, and I was like, oh no, did Smokey wake her up? Because that's not great. It's not a great look. For like years and years, he comes down with me, right? And then over the last, like, I don't know, what did you say, 6 months or so? He's been just refusing to come down. So I fought with him for a few weeks where I would like, come on. And he would growl at me and be like, I don't want to go. Or worse yet, if I scare him, because he's easy to wake up now. Or he's easy to startle is what I should say. Not easy to wake up. And yeah, I'm afraid he's gonna like yipe or something and wake up the boy. You had to drag him downstairs? Jeez. Not literally. But yeah, that's been the problem for literally for years. He is up with me every morning. And now he's just like, he's not interested. He'd rather sleep. But then the problem is by the time he's ready to wake up, he wakes up Ashley, and then before she's ready to wake up, it's a bad cycle. Happy time zone, Bogan. How you doing? Good morning. It's working, Elf, I think. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think it's working. Boom, boo, 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 boo. Do you guys like the train video? I'd love to see if you can guess where this is. My only complaint about this train video is I feel like it's too fast. I feel like they're zooming. I'd like it to be slower, just a nice leisurely train ride. But I think it's because they're going through a city right now. But let me know if you have any guesses. Actually, I forget. Hold on. I'm gonna guess real quick. Hold on. Oh no, did I forget? Where is it? Oh. No, actually, to be fair, To be fair, I have no idea where this is. Even the name, I have no idea. Wait. Play, dang it. Okay, there it goes. Europe, it's definitely Europe. That is not the United States of America for sure. It's not Canada. It's not Mexico. That's real because it looks like AI because it's so bright. No, it's definitely real. Yeah. It was just the contrast. It is not Japan. I don't exactly know where it is, but I know it's not Japan. I mean, yeah, if you just Europe, you definitely win. It's not Sweden. I think it's... Well, here, I'll just give you the name. Hang on. So it's a Saint Trifon, Triphon, Lucerne, Basil cab ride. Saint Trifon to Lucerne cab ride. Albuquerque, New Mexico. You got it. Nailed it. First try. Something about that. I had a dream I unlived a certain orange thing. Oh no, Ursa, don't get yourself in trouble. Germany, maybe. Some of those words have some German to it. I understand it less now. All right, we'll look it up. Actually, you know what? I can go on my YouTube. I think it'll probably say in the description for sure. I'm stalling. I wish it was Friday today. This is a long week. Has this been a long week for anybody else? Anyone else think it's been a long week? Oh, it's this. No joke. It's a Führer Stansmithfahrt Swiss train. So it's in Swiss. Oh. Reaper got it. Switzerland. It is starting in the French part of Switzerland in Saint Trifon. Not a well-known area, and it's a train station that has long been closed. It has a rail connection to one of Switzerland's 2 oil refineries. So it's a Swiss thing. It's Switzerland. Yeah, there you go. I love the Führer Stansmithfahrt. What does that mean? I know what Führer means. A film. Oh, it's a film created by placing a camera on the locomotive. Not too bad of a pronunciation. I have long been very suspicious of my last name. I won't give it to you right now, but I've long been suspicious of it. Let's just say it doesn't sound very Swedish. Führer Stansmithfahrt. It's just when you put the Germans. When you're putting a camera on a train, let's give it a long name. Not train cam. We can't just call it a train cam. It's a Führer Stansmithfahrt. Fahrten. That's fun. It doesn't mean train cam? That's what this video told me. Wait, did they lie? Wait, hang on. I still have it copied. It's a film created by placing a camera in the locomotive. That's what Wikipedia tells me. I mean, I guess it means the film that is created. It's a cinematography thing. A film created by placing a camera in the locomotive of a train in order to film from the train conductor's perspective. A type of locomotive phantom ride. We call that POV now. POV this train. Train cam. I'm just wrong all day long today. Making some noodles though. Can't go wrong with that. All right, I'm going to boot up the game here. Let's go. I think Xbox has lied to me, guys. On the Xbox game page, it tells me I can finish this game in 6 hours. We've definitely hit that mark, and I don't think we're anywhere close to being finished. But I still think it's not a horribly long game. Today is Thursday, which means tomorrow we'll probably just have like a little chatting day. Wrong one. Sorry. Tomorrow we'll have a little chatting day. So I want to check in with you all and see how you're feeling. I think we'll wait to have that conversation tomorrow. Okay. We'll have that conversation about this game tomorrow when we have a little bit of time to chat, okay? I want to see how far we get today. And then we'll have our little check-in tomorrow. How about that? Clumsy, thanks for checking in. How's it going? Peas, cabbage, and egg with stuff. Ooh. Xbox lies to everyone. I kind of like Xbox. If I'm being honest with you, if it wasn't for the Spider-Man games, God of War, like The Last of Us, Uncharted, like all these PlayStation exclusive games, I kind of wish I had a Xbox Series X instead of a PS5. But that being said, I do love all those games, so, you know. That's a lot of games. All right, when last we left off, we unlocked the hub up here. And we were talking to a ship mechanic, or I guess just a mechanic in general, right? Bliss, is that the name? Let's see. Yeah, Bliss's Bay. A scam or an opportunity, Bliss seems solid enough, and this might be your best chance to get onto the hub's repair trade. I have to give Bliss 100 cryo. I do have 246, but I swear if Bliss is scamming me, I'm gonna be very upset. But let's go back down for right now. Let's not do it right now. I have a couple of these dice left, which I think should probably be best spent. Let's see what happens here. Let's do one of these and gain just a little bit more cryo. There we go. And I'm not gonna push my luck any further. I'm gonna go into hunter mode and see if I can use any of these here. Yeah, here we go. Because this is a great way to earn money as well. You like Xbox as well, but it tends to lie. In what other ways do they lie? I really think Game Pass is so great. Like, it's such a great, it's so nice. And I can't help but think how many games I would play if I had a Series X hooked up to this TV. Yeah. But I do like the PlayStation. I need more PlayStation exclusive games though. They're kind of slacking on us lately. Here's some more Haven Age agents. I could have added chicken strips and carrots as well, but I'm tired. This sounds like really good noodles. We don't tend to go all out on our noodles. We're boring. All right, that means I can sell some of this to... Who wanted the Haven Age stuff? They want Yadigan. And did Yadigan want Haven Age? Somebody else wanted Haven Age data. Who was it? Ort Fabricator, Compressor Club, Emphistal, Low End, Rabia's Office, maybe? No. Not Rabia's Office. Who was it? Paz's Importer? Do you guys remember who needs it? I can just buy a ship mine core. Kind of tempting, honestly. Who was it that needs it? Was it up here? Keisho capsules, sleeper spacing berths. Rent a capsule, the only place to sleep on the hub, hacked off a colony ship and welded to the ring. They're surprisingly expensive to rent. Well, why would I do that when I have a container? Who was it that bought Haven Age data? Do you guys remember? Let's see. We might be getting funded for the whole game. It's not a 100% thing, but might happen because we talked to the company about making a deal about that. That sounds cool. Dang. We just got an email about setting up a meeting with a large game company, a AAA game company. Holy cow. Holy cow, he's moving on up in the world. That's cool, man. Let's see. Cabbage was frozen cabbage that was ready-made grated cabbage. Oh, that's good. Stays pretty fresh that way, doesn't it? Where is this place? Was it Rotunda? No. Overlook Bar. Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? There's a place that bought Haven Age data as well. That's why I'm only down to 2. Who was it? Oh, look at the little smiley face right here. Look at that down there. Down
Cabbage.
Here. Look at that. Cabbage. Cabbage. I knew a cabbage once. Me too. R.I.P. to a real one. I'm wasting time. Where is this? Was it the tea house? No, it was. Yes, it was the tea house. Why is it the tea house? All right, there we go. Gimme, 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 gimme. There you go. All right, and we're out of dice, but we're in good shape. So we're gonna go back to sleep. Oh, I wonder if I sleep up there if it doesn't do the cycle clock. I wonder. We have to talk to them about what they want out of it, so hopefully it doesn't screw up our long term. Yeah, I would say be careful, right? Be careful. Because just keep in mind, and this isn't always like a bad thing, and it doesn't always mean that they're a bad company, but always keep in mind that these places are only about making money. Whatever is going to make them the most money. And sometimes that can be a mutually beneficial relationship, and sometimes you can get screwed over. That's it. I don't know anything else beyond that, and you probably already know that. Time to roll out of bed. Sabine has licked the flesh off of my face. Oh, sandpaper kitty licks are something else, aren't they? Something else. Look at all these dice I have. I gotta put it to good use. Let's see. We get 50-50 on this one. I don't dare. I don't even dare. Why is that also still 50-50? Wait, that doesn't seem right. How come this is 50-50 and this is 50-50? Huh. Well, then why would I use these dice? Why wouldn't I use this one? Huh. Yeah, and there goes my condition. Cool, great, thank you. Great. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna track one of these. Help Fang chooses leads. Flotilla. I still don't know how to get the mushrooms. Oops, I don't want to track that. I don't want to work with Ethan at all. I want to just leave him there to rot. I don't have any grill caps. Hack hardens agents. I wonder where that is. Let's go look. I would assume that it's in here. Yeah, here we go. Harden agent. Excellent. We got one. Funding is good, but we don't want to be a puppet for a company who can't stick with our ethics. Absolutely. Here's another hardened agent. I can give it one of these. It shows me over here like what the other dice is that also works. Data is extracted. Hardened agent port. Here's my Ripper Worm. Start. Boom. We got it. Leave. Okay. Here's another agent port. And here's another Ripper Worm. Free face exfoliating, right? Yeah, Clumsy gets it. Not having the creative freedom is always a downside of funding. I had to turn down 2 offers because it wasn't good long term at all, and one of them tried to Hide a big part of the deal, so we wouldn't see. Oh, hide a big part of the deal, so we wouldn't see it. That's scummy. I'm not gonna say the company's name, but most people know the company. I'll say, I don't know. Maybe after you're established, rat them out. Tell us all who it was, so we can know. All right, meet Feng at the Tambor. All right, we're ready. Let's get out of here. Feng. As you walk into the Tambor, you quickly spot Feng arguing with Jenna. Keep your distance. It doesn't look good. Feng seems to be explaining something, but Jenna's having none of it. She points to the door and Feng walks away, catching your eye as he turns. He just got fired. Could have done with you getting here a minute or so ago. He glances back at Jenna. Well, either way, looks like I'm fired. Good news is that it doesn't look like I need the job anyway. He takes out his slate, pulsing with pale light. Now let's take a look at what you are really here for. The slate is a worrying mess of code streams coming direct from the Ripper worms as they dig through the agent's data and spin it into threads for the slate to pick up. Anything good? Feng scrolls the display with a finger. A lot of junk, a lot of dull as hell message threads, a lot of tedious data caches, but Feng's eyes flash. Definitely some good stuff. He stops the screen scrolling on an entry and expands it. Check this out. Feng shows you the screen. You see a bold corporate logo, not Solheim's, and a word below. Conway. Feng says he's working with Conway. Conway Extractions. They're an automated extraction corporation, the biggest. They run drone mining, colony reclamation, massive salvage jobs. He's been speaking with them personally. Got a whole chain of messages here, but it's mostly encrypted or redacted. He rubs his head. Damn it, this is juicy, but we can't nail him with it. He scrolls some more. Wait. What's this? A wasteland reclamation facility right here on the eye. He glances to you. What's the bet this place is tucked into the wastes? I don't know what the wastes are. Bebo says, oh my, Nan, you don't think so? I don't think so? Yeah, you're right, I don't think so. Headed to no single Appalachia. Good luck. If you hear something in the woods, no you didn't. That's what I hear anyway. It's not just that. My ethics for making a game is to make it a one-time buy thing. So if you buy the game, you get the whole game, story or all modes. Nice. I like that. If you want, I can DM you Discord company name. It's up to you. I don't know. If you don't think I need to do anything with that information, I don't need to know, you know? Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. I'll do it either way. Either way, I'll be like, interesting. Intriguing. And you know, like companies, I don't like how they were like trying to hide it in the documentation. But you know, like I said, companies are in this for the money, you know? I am curious though, hang on. Where is my Discord? Discord. Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all, but oh, okay. Color me not surprised. Pretty much, no one needs you to tell them. They could probably guess. Pretty interesting, though. Pretty interesting. If a game comes out, it should be done. I like your ethics, but also when games change, that's what killed Lionhead. Among other things, like Peter Molyneux not being able to keep his gob shut and laying out false promises. Eyes perk up. What about the Jersey Devil? Ooh, Jersey Devil territory? Really? Reaper's like, color me intrigued. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I don't know nothing, okay? I don't know nothing about the politics and the ethics of the game making community or juggernauts, but I would say that would not be a company I would want to go work with right now. You know? I don't know. Obviously these things are complicated and there's a lot of people who are in on it, so but yeah. All right, what are the wastes? It's a section of the eye Erlen couldn't reclaim, was too damaged, too cut off. But back before the collapse, people would got there by going down the connected spoke from the hub, but that spoke's broken now, so the only way is the long way around the rim past the greenway. Oh, we have gone to the greenway. He shows you on his slate. Feng looks away, thinking Conway had been making moves in this system since the collapse. I heard they took over one of Solheim's old belt colonies a while ago, moved everyone out and reclaimed the whole rock. Why work with Hardin? Access? Old connections? Not sure. Feng looks back at the screen. But if Hardin is involved in it, then we need to check it out. Simple as that. What's next? Feng stares out in the middle distance. We have to get to that facility. The answer to whatever Hardin has been planning has to be there. We're gonna catch him in the act. Give me 5, maybe 6 cycles, and then I'll see you on the greenway. I seem to remember there's some old service docks on the outer shell out by the Haifa building. Should be a good place to meet. Feng squeezes your shoulder. Thanks again, Sleeper, for sticking with this. I haven't forgotten about that tracker of yours either. Yeah, me either. But I'm gonna need to be back in my bay to pull a solution together. He turns the slate around to face you, showing a massive scrolling code. I've been working on a fix in my brakes. He winks. Sure. Feng grins. See you soon, Sleeper. And he walks out the door of the tambour without looking back. I don't know. I don't know if he's actually working on it. Let's see. Use scrap components at home to repair condition. That might be nice. Gain energy after any engage action. Agent nodes give double data rewards. That could be nice to make money. I need plus 2 points for that. Darn. Well, then maybe I'll just keep... I can get... Basically, Thrill Seeker's the only thing I can get right now. Otherwise, I could save up the points and get one of these. I think I'll save the points. Let's save them. The one-time buy thing is our main ethic, so it will not change no matter what, even if the company gets brought. Keep it in your contracts, yeah. Noodles real good confirmed. Freaking Harding. She'll up to no good. Hey, keep Harding out your mouth. Don't talk about her that way. Good morning, Kelt. How's it going? I'm glad you all have your heels dug in. I'm tired of games being released and it not being the full game. Yeah. Okay, so we need a couple cycles here. Let's see. Crack Conway. Meet Feng in the Greenway. Let's go over there real quick. Cross to the Greenway. And let's just see. He said 5 or 6 cycles. Here we go. Waiting for Feng. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have known it was actually going to be 6, you know? What is there to do over here then? The wastes. And then there's that climbing briar. That's the ironically, as we're just talking, that's the expansion. Let's see. What can we do here while we wait? Walk the greenway, map the pathways. I think I should be making money right now, actually. Let's go back. I don't like that mechanic. I wish we could just, now that we've unlocked it, I wish we could just scroll past it, but whatevs. Whatevs. Let's go make some more money. Let's go haul some scrap. It's 50-50. It's only here for one more cycle anyway. Very nice. Phew, my luck holds. All right, that's it. Energy's up. We're still stable. There is this Maywick guy still tracking me, so that's fun. Oh, man. It's the main reason for making the company, because I know firsthand how much people don't like buying games and 2 months later they have to buy a DLC. Yeah. Well, like, I don't mind, like, but personally, this is just me speaking, okay? I don't mind DLC. I don't mind DLC at all. When it does actually, like, add additional content to a game, but the main game itself has to also be complete. You can't, like, hide the rest of the game behind DLC. But that being said, as a consumer, I don't care. I don't mind DLC when it's DLC that's worthy of an expansion, right? And when the game itself makes sense for an expansion. As an example, something like Baldur's Gate, like, obviously makes sense if there's additional content that gets created for that, because the platform's so good. It's like you could do additional stories, but the original stories have got to be there, you know. Oh, another sex robot. There we go. Minute Detachment. Neat name though. Let's see. I've got some decent rolls now. That one's gone. What kind of data am I working with? I only got 6 keys. I don't know what those keys go to though. All right, let's wait. Let's untoggle that. We're waiting for Feng for that. Do I need... See, I don't know anything about this guy who's coming to get me. And as much as I hate Ethan, I really don't want to help him. I kind of don't. Let's go help Bliss. Let's go up to Bliss's Bay. We need friends. We need friends, so let's invest in Bliss's Bay. All right, fine. Here you go, Bliss. Bliss is incredibly grateful. I'll pay you back I promise you. You guess you're partners now. I hope so. Better pay me back. We need, what, 3 cycles? 3 cycles there. Bliss is bidding on jobs at the hub. It'll take a few cycles and some perseverance before one comes in. All right. There's the side reel. You know, we could scout the dock. Let's do it. 50-50. It's risky. You watch the loading crews going back and forth, noting their paths and entryways. Could this work? You hope against hope that there's a chink in the side reel horizon's vast armor. All right. Okay. 2 more. Ooh, we got 50-50. Okay, took my energy. All right. Do it again. Boom. Okay. Well, I almost filled that whole thing up. All right, let's go back down. We're gonna go eat anyway. No big deal. No biggie. I got the bot, no worries. It was just one of those best viewers here, and I think the auto mod caught it before anybody else saw it anyway. Excuse me. Gotta buy some of these best viewers. Okay, everything is done here. Let's just end the cycle. It did, yeah. Okay. 4 more die. 4 more die. I need 3 fragments to make a ship mind. Where do you think I can get more fragments, though? Was there one of these places that was dealing in fragments? Or you could just straight up buy a ship mind cord for 300, but I'm a little worried about that. Let's go up again. Gimbal Lounge, capsules, Bliss's Bay. Go to lounge. Buy a spacer meal. You know what? Actually, I will. There we go. I need the energy anyway. Okay, there's no shops up here, so we got to go back down. I just don't know where I got those fragments from. Was it from one of these ships? Maybe it was from one of these ships here and I bought it. I don't remember. I wish I could remember. That's where I can sell Yadigan data. Ah, wait. I can input a fragment. The shipyard is happy to pay for ship mine fragments so they can dismantle and reuse. No, I want to keep it. Unless you're gonna give me like, I mean, how much are you gonna give me for it? That's the question. I wish it would tell me. Because if they're gonna give me like 200 for it, then that would be worth it, right? Because then I'd just go buy a full one, but surely there's no way. There's no way they'd give you that much. It's probably 100. Because then if a full ship mine is 300, it would make sense that each fragment is 100, you know? Okay, I'm wasting time. I don't know what else to do though. I guess we'll go out and do some hunting. Let me see what's out here. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's go up here and we'll go do this here. Keynode. Yeah, here we go. Extracting data. Saturday sucked, but yesterday I think Nodder has plenty to explore the cave. Thanks, I guess. Is that everything up here? That is everything up here. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Wait, what about at the side rail dock? Nope. Okay. Interesting. Let's go back down to the rim. And then I guess we'll go over here and see what we can use. Greenway. Let's explore the Greenway, I guess. 50-50. Nah. Let's go this way. And yeah. Walk the Greenway one more time. Boom. Exploring the Greenway is unlike any other place in the eye. Its overgrown chambers defy mapping. Okay. New drive discovered. Which one? Which one? What? Oh, grow mushrooms. Clear the aviary. Oh, this is how we got the mushrooms. Mushroom groves. Okay, it's locked. We need an intuit upgrade. Collect spores. While the grove mushrooms are dangerously inconsistent, spores provide a chance to gather or study these species in an untouched form. Aviary. Once a corporate garden for impressing guests with gene-tweaked birds, now this chamber is a mess of overgrowth. You can change that. Sure. 50-50 chance of hurting myself. Sunlight refuge. Nice. All right, I'll have to remember that I can invest some dice in that. A couple of cycles for this. We're still waiting for Fang. That's the commune. I don't have any dice for that. Okay, so I gotta go all the way back to go end the cycle. I wish that was a little faster. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a difference between like putting content they had planned to make behind a paywall and offering like expanded DLC, right? I think there is a way to do it well and to do it ethically, and the way to do it is focus on making the best game possible, a completely full realized game, and if it does really well, then either work on a sequel or work on expansion after that, you know? Then I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. All right, ending this cycle. We're gonna do a lot of this, I think, for the next few minutes, just using up whatever dice we have. And I'm gonna go back to the Greenway. Let's keep working in the aviary. Dun 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 dun. Farm stacks, vertical farms. Work the stacks. Some farm stacks from the old station have survived, and the farmers that work them are always looking for new workers. They pay by yield. Oh, nice. Okay. got a +1 to that. Do something like this. I can barter for food. 16 cryo, nice, okay. Okay, opportunity to make a little bit of cash. Let's go here. We'll do a couple there. I think I'd rather make a little bit of cash though, if I'm being honest. Steal the harvest, jeez. We can't do that. Let's do this one. Start action. Working the stacks is safe anyway, so I might as well like might as well wait and use like lower value die on that, right? Ooh, is there stuff to hack here? Greenway gate. Ah, here's a gate. Input 1 Greenway cipher. I don't have that. I guess that means this whole area is locked down until I open up the gate. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll farm the stacks then. Boom. 16 cryo. I'm not gonna steal. I'm not gonna steal. All right, there's all of that. Let's go back and end. I'm just gonna try to make as much money as possible too. Because again, I gotta remember I only have one stabilizer. The stabilizer is the thing I'm the most worried about. Kind of worried that supply goes away eventually. I hope not. Oof, that energy though. I should have bought some food. I didn't buy some food. Oh, hey, Moritz? Hey, a quiet voice greets you as you leave. Sleeper, it's me. Do I know you? Moritz, he pauses. I work for Bliss. He rubs the back of his head. You're not an easy person to find. I don't really have an address. Moritz holds up his hands. Hey, no judgment, it's cool. You both stand there for a moment, waiting for the other to speak. It's Chuck Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration. Is it? Thank you so much for the roundhouse kick of hydration. That was a good one. Kelt just checked in too. Hi, Kelt. Thanks for checking in 11 times. Bliss needs you. A job just came in, a real big one. She's asking for you to come up and help her. I would have checked, but I'll be there. Nice, yeah. Mortis stands there for a while, unsure if the message is delivered. I got it. Cool. He looks around. Bliss just likes me to do a thorough job, you know? He rubs his hands together before burying them in his jacket pockets. It's me. This character's me. See you, sleeper. Moritz ambles off down the corridor, kicking at a filter cap on his way out. Time to head to Bliss's Bay then. It's me. He doesn't like to be perceived. You know, but also his greatest secret is that's the only thing he's ever wanted is to be seen. Hates to be seen. Needs to be seen. Okay, is this it? This is it right here. Okay. All right. Somehow Bliss swung a tanker contract, but the catch is the work needs to be turned out fast, too fast. Only 3 cycles? Oh no. Hold on. I gotta go get some food. I gotta get food. Here. Hates to be seen, but longs for it at the same time. So deep. It's really true. I hate to be perceived, but perception is, I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? All right, let's reclad this tank, shall we? Okay, now we got +1 on this too. This is a 50-50 right here. Oof, we could only try that once. Shoot. Sealing the leaks. Okay. So we only need 3 more actions. We got 3 cycles to do it, which means I need all the dice I can get, which also means we're gonna have to do a couple of things here. All right, first off, I want to buy another one of these. I have a feeling either they're gonna like go out of stock on this or they're gonna raise the price suddenly. All right, so I got another one of those. I'm going to wait to eat until the morning. Okay. We're gonna use should we use a stabilizer in the morning? Yeah, let's use a stabilizer in the morning because it's gonna bring our condition down. So if we use it after our condition comes down. There we go. Okay. Oh no, I should have used it before. Oh, what was I thinking? Oh, I should have used it before because then I would have been full to have 2 additional cheese and crackers. Hold on. It auto-saved already. Dang it. Curses. Alright. Alright. Crap. Hi, Mez. Thanks for checking in. How are you? Flexing in the cold weather advisory for my buddy. I gotta edit a demo for Crypt Custodian would be so fun. Okay. KKK. Cool. Awesome. Great to know. Alright, shoot. Man, what was I thinking? But here we go. This'll get me most of the way there. And then we'll do this one. 50-50 again. Nice, we did it. We sealed the leaks, guys. The game development industry is just the big companies bully the small indie company with lawsuits or taking ideas, buying the company out or offering more money to the dev for a company that makes it hard for the smaller company to fill the missing spot in. You may have to even restart the work that they've done. Yeah. All right, here's Bliss again. As you both wait in the airlock for it to cycle back to the bay, Bliss thumps you on the arm. Nicely done, Sleeper. We cleared the contract, no problem. Once we're back in the bay, we can check if the payment has come through and divide it up. She stretches. Feels good. The airlock clunks and the lights flicker, and a moment later, you're back in the bay, where Mortis is at the racks, trying to figure out where the mess of tools Bliss left in her wake should be hung. Hey, Mortis. Mortis looks over his shoulder. Sleeper? He spins a wrench in his hand. Look like clean work out there. He nods respectfully. You look over at Bliss, who's already gliding over to her management console. She twirls a little as she crosses the cavernous bay. No one you've ever met moves as well in Zero G as she does. It's like she was born into it. Maybe she was. Shit. Bliss slams a fist in the console. I knew it. Look at Moritz. Moritz raises his eyebrows but stays quiet. He doesn't want to get involved. Am I getting scammed? Bliss calls you over. Look at this. Just look. She spins a terminal screen and you see the details for the bay's account. You see an entry for the Ember's Wake, a repair fee paid in full the moment you finished up the job, and then directly after, the whole amount was transferred back into an unknown account. She better not be. What the hell? This is the work of my ex. She punches a terminal. He must have coded a backdoor into the machine before he left. She rubs her forehead. There's no way we can... She pauses, thinking, Moritz, throw me that wrench. You gonna fix it? Moritz spins the wrench across the bay and Bliss smiles. Something like that. Bliss brings the wrench down on the terminal hard. You flinch backwards as a hail of computer parts spilling up into the bay and to a glittering arc. Fragments of screen memory sections of the casing. I hope that she's not scamming me. When Bliss is done, she clips the wrench to her tool belt. Try backdooring your way into that, you bad person. Mortis drifts off from his hiding place amongst the racks. Bliss, he says tentatively, you want me to... He looks at the arc of fragments drifting around the bay nervously. Bliss shakes her head. No, she sighs. I've got it. You go get me a new terminal, cheapest you can find. Cobble one together from pieces at the Ord Exchange if you have to. Can I help? Bliss glides over to the panel by the wall. Don't worry, one of the first things I had installed when we spec'd out this place was a cleaning sweep. She flickers over a plastic cover on a huge red button. Watch yourself. She hammers the button and a row of laser emitters unfold from the bay wall. They start crawling their way across the work area, frying the debris as they do in pulses of burning light. It's that or just space the whole bay every few cycles. Jeez. You okay? You okay? Oh man. I got a game idea watching a thing on Temple OS. What's Temple OS? What is Temple OS? I don't think I know that. Okay, not really. She stares at the sweep panel. Just don't seem to be able to extricate myself from this poop, no matter how hard I try. The cleaning sweep buzzes and crackles as it works its way across the bay. That account wasn't everything. I'm not that stupid. Once Mortis gets back, I'll secure it and flush everything else. She flicks a nearby piece of debris into the path of the sweep. Clean break. Then we can take another contract. That's it. She shuts off the sweep as it reaches the near end of the bay. You don't want the cryo back? Oh, I want it, but it's gone. He could have transferred it anywhere. She looks out across the hub, and even if I knew where he was, the last thing I want is to ever see him again. She rubs her forehead. I'm sorry, Sleeper. I know you worked for this too, but next time won't be the same. It better not be. She looks away. See you in a few cycles. Moritz will let you know. She kicks off to the bay to finish cleaning up. Yeah, better not be getting played here. If that happens again, I'm going to be greatly suspicious. Google it? Google what? Oh, Temple OS? The thing I asked you what it was. All right, hang on. What's Temple OS? Temple OS. Temple OS is a biblical-themed, lightweight operating system designed to be the third temple prophesied in the Bible. It was created by American programmer Terry A. Davis. Hold on, what? It's a 64-bit operating system, temple operating system. Huh. All content related to him, Temple OS, Sparrow OS, and Lusthos should be considered public domain. I'm not going to download that. Hang on, what does Wikipedia say? A lightweight operating system designed to be the third temple. It was created by American programmer Terry Davis, who developed it alone over the course of a decade after a series of manic episodes that he later described as a revelation from God. Oh gosh. Poor guy. Characterized as a modern x86-64 Commodore 64 using an interface similar to a mixture of DOS and Turbo C. Davis proclaimed that the system's features such as 640 by 480 resolution, 16-color display, and single voice audio were designed according to explicit instructions from God. I have not heard about this. You sent me something in Discord? Okay, I'll check it out. This is what it looks like? So you're telling me, you're gonna tell me that God wants you to play fun games like Titanium, Black Diamond, which is probably ski-free. Do you think that's just the ski-free game? Flatbat, Varoom, Flat Tops, Bomber Golf, Keep Away, Rawhide. Oh gosh, is there like YouTube videos on like deep diving into this whole, this is the system? Oh man. Temple OS. I don't know, man. I don't know. Huh. Could be interesting. This isn't too far-fetched. So there's Saint of the Internet. Yeah. And young people? God told him that this operating system would be his third temple. Wow. I'm just scrolling through. Whoa, he got hit by a train? That's a twist. He got hit by a train in 2018, guys. R.I.P. Oof. You know, I mean, was there anything else that, like, did he just make a Temple OS and, you know, had his own beliefs about what that was and didn't hurt anybody else? Because then, you know, I'm cool. I don't see like a lot of links to like, and here's how it was used to traffic people, or you know, like something like that. So it kind of seems like a guy who just was really into his operating system, right? God told me to get sleep. I said no and just worked instead. Ooh, it's gonna come back to get you. He was later declared schizophrenic and remained unemployed the rest of his life, initially diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Poor guy. I'm very sad that he went out that way. That's not great, you know? Those are just eyes painted on a butt. Okay, what's your idea though? You said you had an idea based on that? It is a very interesting rabbit hole. Yeah. It's a very interesting rabbit hole. I think it really caught on. He ended up doing a lot of spam in dev communities. Interesting. Okay. What was I trying to do here? Oh yeah. Is there anything else up here I can do? I gotta wait 4 more cycles before we can do anything else there. Let's go make some money then. Go over here. To the Greenway. I've got 1 more die left. We can work the stacks. There was a video and it had a thing, but it's like a bit like bumper cars, but human. Oh, interesting. Okay. Some of those games. Oops. All right, we made some more money. That is the end of our shift. Man, I can't believe I did that, but I guess it all worked out. In the end, we're halfway to whoever this Maywick guy is. I hope I'm making the right decision by not getting protection from that piece of, you know what? So I guess I'll go ahead and use all of these to go make money at the Greenway. Why not, right? Cross. It's good, honest work, you know? Come here. What was your idea for that, Lars? You said it gave you an idea? I gotta know. I gots to know. Unless it's a secret. Are you by any chance interested in voice acting? Kind of. I could be convinced to give it a shot. Especially for a smaller dev company who's making cool games. I could be convinced. You're not going to share the idea in public yet. Excellent. That means it's good. That means it's good, guys. What are you cooking? What are you cooking? I'm gonna get a bunch of moolah. This pays pretty good. 16 cryo each time. I like it. There's a little something in DMs. Let me check. Ooh. Are you doing a space game first? Is this what you said I could share if you want? Are you doing a space game? I'm all about space games. I do love me some space games. It doesn't leave the stream. Well, if I put it on the stream, who knows what legs it'll have. So just keep that in mind. I don't have to show it on screen. Yeah, I don't want to put you in a weird spot. It looks cool though. Ooh, there's a scrap freighter back. Ah, shoot. I don't think they pay as much as the Greenway does though, to be honest. Bogan, get out. We're not having you ratting Lars's idea out of your big fancy game company. He's gonna steal our money. Here, real quick. This is all you get, okay? Hold on, let me zoom out a little bit. Hold on. This is all I'll get. Ready? Better be quick. There. Yeah. Oh. It looks like it's space themed. You got me. You got my interest. It worked. It's a room. Ah! The whole thing's spoiled. Dang it. What the opinions of people that do development and play games first? Well, maybe you need to talk to somebody who's making a little game company and see if they're interested in branching out. Okay, we got some good dye here. I think that's the best way to make cryo though. Gets me 16 each time, and these are some really good. These are some really good dye right here. Let's go. I'm so greedy. I wish my name out of me. Things come to that, I'm probably doing it with a couple other people I know. That's fun. That's cool. I love it. Boom! Give me that. Give me that. Cryo. Only gave me 6 that time, but wait, is it only giving me 6 total, or is it just? Do I get more money? Yeah, 16. Okay. Some of the lower die don't give me quite as much. Which makes sense, right? No, it makes sense. He's got a AAA company here that's gonna steal your idea, Lars. Don't let him have it. I'm kidding, I hope. Let's see. We're still waiting on a whole bunch of other stuff. End cycle. I don't want to say too much right now because we're setting most of it up, but I will say more on a later date. Yeah, you're gonna have to learn, like, as you do like progress in that how much like secrecy needs to happen. As much as you want to be like as, you know, visible as possible, like you do have to sometimes be careful because people can, like, I'm joking, but people can steal your idea. My little idea is getting way too much attention. It's just a silly little thing. You said it. It's too late now. Let's see. 15 cryo. Get some fungus. I'm trying to be a good CEO. You'll do great. You'll live and learn. You'll just be like, I imagine it's gonna be hard because you'll be like, I just want to tell everyone about all the cool stuff I'm doing. And it's like, and all your shareholders are like, don't say anything. Keep it to yourself, please. Let's go up here. Are they ready yet? We've done a couple cycles here. One more cycle. Okay. And we have one more cycle to make money. It's a shame we have all these die. Let's just do the big ones here. It's beautiful, you know? I wish I could reorganize my dice. I want these two to be together. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the aviary. I forgot about this. Let's do a little bit here. Ooh, look at that. Plus, plus, plus. I've already gotten in trouble for saying some of her ideas. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Bogan is the Tom Holland of his company. Oh, Feng's ready. Feng. When you enter the service dock, Feng is already set up, crouched among stacks of equipment. He's leaning over a terminal bathed in a blue glow. He looks totally at home. Sleeper, what do you think? Turns out not everyone in Haven Age is set against me. A couple of my old systems pals managed to ship me some of my old gear. He gestures at the pile of blinking hardware. Nice. Feng does a mock bow. What are you looking at? One massive smoking gun. He raises his eyebrows. Feng beckons you over. He has a set of scans of the waste on his terminal with heat maps of activity overlaid. A chunk of the derelict rim is blotchy with bright red and orange marks. Does this look like a wasteland to you? Feng shakes his head. There's hundreds of Conway machines out there, all lined up in concealed hangars, and a whole underground facility to support them. Hardin has got a crew out there putting them together. They must have shipped them in piece by piece through the shipyard, ready for assembly out here. Machines? That's Conway's whole thing. Remote operated vehicles, drones, cutters, salvage haulers, the full set. Maybe Hardin masked this whole thing as an effort to clean up the waste, but there's no way that this is about pulling scrap off the eye. Feng looks worried. And why is Conway in the mix? I bet no one in Haven Age knows another corporation is setting up on the station. They aren't stupid either. These scans are the best info I can get. The wastes are cut off from the eye's cloud of networks, and the greenway is a total dark zone. No data can come in or out. We can't hack them? I want to hack them. Is that Coleman? Coleman, thanks for checking in. And there's Knock Knock. Hello, Knock Knock. Who's there? It's Knock Knock. And you're half English too? Uh-oh. Oh no. We can't from here. He turns and winks. That's why I'm gonna pay them a visit. Too risky. You forget, Haven Age come in and out of there all cycle. I should be able to get in, as long as no one I know sees me, he grimaces playfully. But I need you on the outside to help disable security systems and cut me a pathway through. There's no cloud access, but if I can get inside, I can open up nodes in their network and we can work in tandem. It's a massive facility buried deep down there, miles of corridor and ventways wrapped around cargo bays and hangars, so it'll take more than a few cycles to work through it. But as long as you can keep them off my back, I know I can rip what we need out of there. He pulls a handful of ripper worms from his pocket and hands them to you. These are the last of my little helpers I managed to salvage, so make them count. I modified them slightly this time. They'll feed their data threads back into the system that they were tunneling into, creating a nasty little feedback loop. Ooh. Coleman doesn't love us enough to say anything. I get it. He's still waking up. It's me. It's you. Let's see. Yeah, thanks for checking in, guys. It's Thursday. I can't believe it. It feels like it should be Friday, but I don't know if I did this one. How long has Anakin been evil? Since the 6th grade. You have not done that one yet. And there you go. Coleman says Ursa. We run it just like we did with the agents. Hack the nodes, I ping the location of the ports for the security systems, then slot the worms in those systems and let them go to town. I love a worm that goes to town. He points to a fuzzy silhouette of the buried facility on the terminal. Here's the entryway. This is where you can get access and slot the first worm. That'll fry their perimeter systems and get me past the first cordon. What I need from you is to keep your eyes on the facility after you kick things off. You see me pop up a security system, a server bank, you need to break in and slot a ripper to disable it as soon as I can. If I can't, Feng gives you a hard look. You miss a system, you wait too long, they're gonna find me. Simple as that. He claps you on the shoulder. I need you focused on this one, so I'm gonna let you fire the starting gun. I won't go until you slot that first worm. I'll leave a tracker running on a terminal here, so come back here if you want to see my progress. He affectionately pats the top of the screen. Got it. Don't worry, you can run rings around their protocols. I've seen it. It's all in place. You just need to make your own preparations and slot that worm. He stretches. Just don't wait too long. I'm getting bored of all this sneaking around. Once I'm inside, I'll get the proof we need to end this whole thing, no matter what. He crouches to check the terminal. We can't take longer than 6 cycles on this thing. Remember that. He stands up. Oh, and one last thing. He lowers his voice. If I get caught, or you can't reach me, or we run out of time, there's one thing I need you to do. Clear my browser history. Take whatever I have managed to pull out at that point, all that data. You slot that stuff straight into the relay I've set up here. He points to the pile of servers and terminals hooked into the dock with cables as thick as your arm. I repurposed the dock's SOS broadcast system to beam out whatever you put in it. Anyone with a terminal, a slate, or a server on the eye will see it. That means Haven Age, yet again, the hub, everyone. No matter what, Hardin isn't snaking away this time. I got a bit more to do here, but the moment you slot that first worm, I'll make my move. He gives you a parting smile and turns back towards the terminal. The nerves hit as you make your way out of the service dock. Time to prepare yourself. I'm ready. Let's go. Is this it right here? A Greenway cipher? Okay, I guess that's not it. All right, that should be interesting. I kind of feel like I'm ready. I'll have to come back here though. The wastes. I can gather scrap here. Oh, interesting. That might be nice. Okay. There's the end. The end of the system. Conway access, here it is. Okay, we're not gonna do it right this second because I gotta go sleep and get my dice back. So hang on, let's go cross back. This is gonna be important, okay? Ams, hi Ams, thanks for checking in. How you doing? All right, let's go ahead and end. Let's go get our dice back. And we should be ready to go. Oof, oof. All right. Uh-oh, come on. Sleeper, Mortis is waiting on you. How have you been? Surviving. I'm busy though. That's a struggle. He glances around. He runs his hand through his hair. I've been meaning to ask you, Sleeper, what is it like? He pauses, suddenly unsure. I mean, you know, what does it feel like? To be a sleeper? Yeah, if you don't mind. It's strange. Yeah, I know I can't understand it, you know, with your frame and, well, everything else, but I wanted to say I have a lot of sympathy for it. Like, having to find a place, having to survive, having no future. He looks down. A lot of people around here understand that. Mortis looks away and you notice him for the first time, not just as Bliss's assistant, but as someone with their own worries, their own struggles, their own life. You feel bad for not noticing earlier. It's sleepy? It's sleepy. That's what being a sleeper's like. You know, like when you go to sleep at night? It's kind of like that. Anyway, got a message for you. Bliss sent me down here. We scored another contract. She needs your help. That's the message. Look, I know last time the payment didn't come through, but you did good work. Bliss knows that. That's on her. She's doing her best, all right? I know. He nods. See you up there. Mortis turns and strides off, leaving you in the corridor. Time to help Bliss. Maybe this time you think to yourself, it'll work out. Maybe. I got other stuff to do right now, though. So hang on. I'm going to go up here and just look at it. But are we timed on this at all? Are we timed on starting this? Kind of doesn't look like it. It looks like this might collapse, though. Curses. Okay. We're going down. I got to go help him. I want to see how it goes. We got a sick kiddo. Oh no. The cats have the zoomies. We love a good zoomie. I wish I got the zoomies sometimes. Okay. There it is. Conway access. Here we go, guys. We're making a decision here. Persephone, hello. Good morning. Thanks for checking in. He's at school now. Ursa was so mean to you yesterday? No way. I longed to zoom. I longed for the zooming. I think he just needed a day. Okay. Well, good. I get that. As you slot the worm, a thread jumps up out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink in the water. Sleeper, Feng's voice crackles through, moving in. I imagine he gets like, you know, really intense about this. Nodes, then ports. Aware of interference. Shh. Slot the worms. Timer starts now. Stay safe. The thread dissipates. You're on your own now. Nodes, then ports. Is this a port or a node? Node. It's a node. All right. It says this is a match here. Okay, got it. F1 port located. Ripper worm, start. He still has a cold, but I think he was so tired and needed the rest. I feel that. Okay. 4. We got a match, but I'm gonna use the 2. We have a 4 and a 2. I'm hoping that using the small one first is a good idea. Okay. Shoot. Dang it. I either need a 5 or a 3, and I have neither. Oh no. He said we only get about 6 cycles for this. Greenway Gate. I don't have a Greenway cipher. Okay. Darn. Okay. Ooh, I hope we get those next time. All right. So what I should probably do then is go back. I should go back and go back up here and start that job with Fang. Well, yeah. I don't know if this is going to progress regardless. It's probably going to progress regardless of whatever I do. All right. All right. 50-50. Okay. Oof. Saving the crop. All right. All right, Sycamore. All right, we're gonna go rest now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something that I don't think I would do otherwise. I'm gonna use a stabilizer. I'm gonna use a stabilizer, even though I don't need it, because I need that extra dice. I need all the chances I can get. Okay, so we're gonna use the stabilizer now. Good alert, because I have a meeting, not for funding, but for something we are really wanting to be able to use for the game. Well, great. Good luck. Good luck. What did you say that would mean? What did you do to AMS? Do I need to ban our AMS? Or I mean, I guess you can. You have the power. Was it ban worthy? All right, here we go. We're going back out. Poor Fang. He's just sitting there waiting for us. I was late to Reaper's stream and Ursa called me out until I said I had a sick kid at home. Oh no. Calling people out. What is this? Service dock. Oh, Fang's progress. Yeah. We made a whole thing there, so that's not bad. Okay. We're going in. Come on. Yes, we got a match. Bypass. Extract. I said, well, and she was late yesterday. Then I called her. Yeah, of course you did. Hey, at least it's not just me. I'm glad you're consistent with all of your friends. All I said was well, and I get called it. Oh, we got more. We got a match. Bypass, extract. Ooh, we get some cryo too. Nice, I'll take it. Okay, leave. We got a match. Extract. This has to be the final layer. Hold on, Fang. Oh, and we got a match. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So lucky. Played the mom card. Ursa, leave. Of course not. And Ripper Worm. Boom. This is exciting. A thread from the facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. That's it. The final layer of security broken. Somewhere, buried in the depths of the station, Feng is in control. He's slicing into the camera control circuits and piping out the results. The thread flickers and unravels into an image, a scene, two figures in a room, one sat, the other pacing. The other pacing figure was me. Oh no, it was Hardin. The unmistakable superior posture, the shock of gray hair. The second figure's features don't seem to resolve. They're vague, unformed. A problem with the data, perhaps? You look closer. Then you see it. The figure is a proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway, a corporation whose very existence is owed to automation. The proxy is a machine designed to be piloted by remote connection. Someone elsewhere in the system is puppeteering it with their own body, speaking so it may speak. The proxy sits impassively, or the Conway executive that is piloting them does, from the distant safety of some ship or orbital colony, perhaps. We can move forward, there is no doubt, Hardin says. The reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that I will make the declaration. Nothing has to change. The proxy leans forward, its movement stilted, uneven, as if its body was being refracted through water. But things must change, Hardin. We need further assurances. I have been informed of a breach in one of the closed networks in the low end. You have been careless. Hardin waves the accusation away. We have been stretched. A breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost. Our board is concerned, Hardin. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time. The proxy leans back, its posture dominant, like an alpha. If the reclamation of AE-1 is contested, then we could be drawn into a compromising legal position. Hardin approaches the proxy. There will be no contest. Not from Solheim, who cannot muster a defense. Not from Haven Age, who will fall in line below me. He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye. And the people of this station? Refugees, gangs, spacers? All either opportunists or degenerates. Haven Age is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erlin's vision, or has the strength to enact it. I sat across from him at the negotiating table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological convictions perhaps, but a great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. The eye is crippled. It cannot survive. It is a ruin filled with squatters and outlaws. They'll be lucky if it still spins in 100 cycles, Hardin stands. You'll move forward with the reclamation because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims on the remaining palladium. Without the palladium, your factories will go dark. Do I need to continue? Ooh, he's inserting his dominance. Putting the worm into the hole. I know you heard that, Ursa. Can any Twitch user add emotes to their channel even if they don't stream? I think you have to at least be affiliate, right? I think. So we need you to at least stream for a while so we can get you to affiliate. It's not the hardest thing to do, but sometimes you can get stuck. You can get stuck on like the average viewers. Maybe not you, but I did. Next week starts my busy times, but I should be able to fit in something at night? Your busy times. Oh no. Oh, for Plated Up? Spring break. Or I'll have a sudden migraine and take the day off. Oh no, guys. Ouch. Let's play Plated Up. Yeah, you have to be affiliate. Yeah. One moment comes a response from the proxy, and its head drops to its chest. Hardin steps back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. You watch Hardin as he paces, as he considers his future. What goes on within a mind like that? In the mind of a man who would burn all those around him for a path to some imagined golden end. The proxy lifts its head. We are happy to proceed. We will legally claim the station formerly known as Solheim AE-1 as salvage within 6 cycles. Haven Age is to assist with the transport of the illegal residents to Conway housing and labor facilities. The proxy judders to its feet. Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process after losses have been accounted for. Hardin nods. I accept. The proxy reaches out to shake his hand like a marionette, and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by a horrified fascination. There's a bluntness to the conversation, to its blatant disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Things to be moved, to be used, to be fed into structures, crushed, and losses accounted for in the cells of tables, the margins of ledgers. You realize now that they are no different than anyone else in the station in the eyes of the people in that room, and those like them. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, an acceptable loss. In one moment, they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected, and in another, the very idea of citizenship can be used against them. This is what it means to live in proximity to a system like this. No longer, not while the eye spins. You gather the recording, pack it into a polygon of purest light, then you drift down to the service dock like a falling leaf and find the relay. It only takes a second to place the polygon of data, that recording, into the relay system Feng prepared, and then you watch as it bursts out, a web of threads heading out into the black to every network device on the eye. Let them see what power makes of a man. Ooh, that was cool. Okay, that was cool. What is gonna happen though? They're gonna move everybody off into labor camps in 6 cycles. Holy cow. We have 2 upgrade points. What do I want? Predictive reasoning. Dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes. Ooh. You know what? Kind of wanting to it then. I know I said I was gonna save it, but should I upgrade that skill? Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade that skill. That sounds really nice to know, like, hey, this is what might happen if you fail, because that happens. It's time for a revolution. It is. I got one. Hold on, real quick. I should go back. If there's someone in my life, La Mao. If, big if, Bebo. I'm not making you a girlfriend. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that. All right, now we can go back. I don't know what's about to happen, gang. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't. Feng's Bay. Haven Aging Crisis. The building is chaotic. Most of it is in total lockdown. No one will give you a straight answer about Feng or Harden. Oh boy. We just gotta wait 2 cycles. Okay. Ooh, and this is ticking up now. Things are getting really interesting. Oh boy. Okay. All right, we're able to leave. We got one more, which means I should probably use all these dice to go up and help with that project. I'm interested to see if it's progressed without me.
Oh shoot!
Oh
guys,
shoot!
I was supposed to go to work
Is it really?
today.
Oh man, you're right.
I gotta go.
You're right. I gotta go. Should we leave the revolution for tomorrow? Oh boy. Predictive reasoning, fragile biome, saving the crop. But it's more likely that the fragile biome will tick than saving the crop. Saving the crop will tick +2 or +1. Ooh. That's a oof. So you can potentially hit save the crop here a lot. 50-50. Oof. Oof. I don't know about 50-50, gang. And it's weighted very heavily on fragile biome too. All right, 100%. We get 100% on this one. Okay, and only 1 tick of fragile biome. Let's go. What if I do this? 50, it's still 50-50. Oh no, 50% neutral, 50% negative. Never mind. Leave that alone. 25, 50, and 25. I don't know how much more time I'll have to work on this, honestly. Hey, look at that. We saved the crop. We did it. You and Bliss are floating in the bay's airlock, waiting for it to cycle. You pick a few leaves from your clothes as you wait. They float around the chamber as if carried by lazy wind. Clean work. Bliss bows a little. Well, thank you, Sleeper. You didn't do so bad yourself. She checks her tool belt. Seems like we're getting into a good rhythm. The now familiar sequence of clunks and rattles sound out and the door hisses open. The moment it does, you know something has once again gone wrong. Excuse me, Bliss? You're tricking me. What's all this? Bliss asks, confused, looking at Mortis. Asks a confused-looking Mortis. Beside him are a set of crates anchored to the bay floor. He has clearly just bought them in through the bay's freight dock. Moritz looks nervously between the two of you before answering. It's payment. He runs a hand along the crane. The Sycamore Seed crew just brought them over. He stops, but seeing the look on Bliss's face, he adds, they were very thankful. I bet they were. What the hell is inside? Moritz leans over and struggles with the catches on each side of the top crate. As he does, Bliss turns to you. Don't say it. Bliss stares into space. Don't you say what? Don't you say what? Say what? You know, she looks back at you. This isn't my fault. Moritz finally gets the catches free and the lid floats off, drifting up into the bay. As it does, a small brown lump floats up with it. Moritz reaches out and catches it. It's a mushroom. A damn mushroom. They paid us in mushrooms? Hey, not just mushrooms. He holds up a clump of tightly packed leaves. Produce. Bliss starts laughing. Haifa commune. Should have known they didn't have a to rub between them. She knocks a small brown mushroom across the bay. I mean, I'll use those. I need 3 of them. Stop, Bliss. These are good, fresh. We can sell them. To who? Are we running grocers now? We need Cryo, otherwise this whole bay would be shut down. We can't pay for parts with leafy greens. She waggles him in his face. I can use them. Bliss raises an eyebrow. What, 4 whole crates? Even you can't be that hungry. You can take a few, but the rest will sell. She smiles to herself. Earliest Moritz will sell them if he's so eager. Moritz closes up the crate and starts moving them. It isn't that bad, Bliss. It's a step in the right direction. He glances at you for backup. They'll sell well. Looks like I went into business with a couple of wannabe farmers, she laughs. Prove me wrong then. Show me this is a windfall. She kicks away towards the new patched together terminal. Until then, I'll be working on how to keep this place open. Moritz mouths, thank you, and goes back to moving the crates. You better be on your way too. It seems like there's something odd going on between the two of them. Like he's very scared of her for some reason. All right, that's it. Yeah, I do too. He reminds me a lot of myself. He does. Okay, so we're gonna wait for this tomorrow. Everything got saved a couple of seconds ago, so we're good to go. I do have to go. I gotta go to the office again today, but tomorrow, no office tomorrow. However, I have like a 8:30 call tomorrow, so I won't be going much longer tomorrow, but I don't have to go into the office tomorrow, but I have to go today. You know what? Things haven't been so bad. Things have not been so bad ever since they changed the start time. I've been so happy to like be still in my morning routine of hanging out with you guys for the pre-work coffee hour. I hope you've had a great time. I have. We'll talk a little bit. Let's chat a little bit tomorrow. We'll do like a chatting stream tomorrow. And we'll just kind of catch up. I want to hear how everybody's feeling about this game. I think I'll finish it regardless, but I'm interested to see how everybody's feeling and to see what might be next as well. If we want to continue with the second one or if we want to go further.
It's Chuck Norris.
We'll see.
It's a roundhouse.
We all hate it. Keep playing it. Thank you, Coleman. Thank you, Reaper. Thank you for being here. All right, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Fine, Bebo. I'll make you a girlfriend. I'll just put a bow on him. That's kind of funny. It's just Bebo with a bow. What could we call her? I'll need to come up with a name for Bebo's girlfriend, which is just Bebo and it. Bebo. Oh, no, it was right in front of me. It was right there, and I didn't see it. It was right. It's just right there. New emo. Maybe. We'll see. It's great. Now I don't have to play it because I'd fall asleep reading all this. If I was not streaming it, I would not be able to get through all. I would be, because it's just like me reading books. Which makes me think maybe I should just read books on stream to you. Can I do that? Is that like intellectual theft? If I just read books to you, we just put a little roaring fireplace and I just kick back and just read a book to you. I can do that. Bedtime stories start with Hunger Games. Mrs. Nonder might have just purchased the entire Hunger Games book collection in hardback, I think. It's not, yeah. I mean, I don't really get tired when I'm just reading it to you guys. Of course, we get distracted a lot, so put us to bed stressed and sad. Sorty's collection is gorgeous. Collection of what? Of books. Oh, the Hunger Games books. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that he had the Hunger Games books. Oh, that's bright. Holy cow. Let's see. What do we got going on here? I got to go check my email to make sure my start time hasn't moved. We got 2 places we can go. I hate deciding things. We have 2 places we could go. We can go to Lars, who's playing Little Witch in the Woods. I think that's what it's called. Little Witch in the something. It's cut off. Yeah, Little Witch in the Woods. Or Banj, who's playing The Messenger. It's up to you guys. You guys decide. Don't make me decide. Or I can just let you go if we don't want to choose our friends. Poll? I don't know if I've ever done a poll in here. Hold on. How do you do a poll? Hold on. Let's see. Manage stream. I don't know if I've ever done a poll. Manage stream. Let's see. Oh, somebody just did it. Was that you? Ams, look at you go. I don't even know where it is still. I'm looking on the screen and I'm like, where is it? There you go. You guys get to decide. We get 1 vote. And please don't tie it. It's /poll. Oh, okay. I do them all the time when I have too many options. There's too many friends, too many things going on, you know? But I also don't like, I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. I feel like I need to branch out, but also at the same time, I like being able to just like throw you guys out and be like, I gotta go, you know? I'll see you later. But I don't know. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna close it. We're gonna close it in just a few seconds here because I do need to check and make sure nothing has changed in my start time. Especially when I know 3 of them are lurking when I end. Yeah. There you go. Decided. All right. There. It's ended. We're gonna go over to Banj for this time. Banj Games, right? Not Banji Games. Hang on, let me get another window open so I can see the face. Yeah, Banj Games. Okay. All right, there we go. Looks like an interesting little game he's playing here. All right. Whoops, I just shut my own music off. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, you don't need music. All right, everybody. The raid has been created. I hope you have a wonderful day. I think tomorrow we'll just have like a little chatting stream. We'll play some guessing games. Star Wars guessing game. Anybody? AMs? Anyone? We'll play some of that. We'll just chat. I want to kind of test the waters here, see how you all are feeling about everything going on. And yeah, we'll just have a good time tomorrow. And then we'll go into the weekend. It'll be great. It'll be great. You guys have a wonderful day as well. It feels weird not having music right here to talk over, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing left to say is thank you so much for being here. It's been another day, another dollar, and another dime from Amazon Prime. I'm not letting it go. You can't make me. I'm going to do it every day until it becomes a thing. The woke citizen is here to fill all holes with worms. Ugh. It works, though. All right, I'll take it. You know, I'm not going to say no to it. I like it. All right. Here it comes. It's happening. Stay cool, I guess. Yeah. Stay cool. Bye.